Himanta Biswa Sharma's calculation. Congress will form government in Assam. Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to today's report from Prime NE. I am Kavyashri. You are watching one of the leading fearless, impartial, and multilingual channels in the country, Prime NE. If you haven't watched, liked, or subscribed to our videos yet, do so soon because this channel is not a Godi media that can be suppressed by force of power to tell the truth. Through Prime NE, we not only broadcast the news but also try to bring you the real truth behind it. The news that Godi media always hides from you. Dear viewers, there is a strange game going on inside the politics of Assam. The assembly election will be held in Assam in April 9th. The Election Commission issued the election notification yesterday. But as the election in Assam approached, a strange phenomenon, or rather a strange game, has taken place in the political environment in Assam. Now think about it. The two main rival parties in the state, the BJP and the Congress, are busy attacking each other. Obviously, if they want to run, they will attack each other. But their line of attack is almost the same. The only difference is that the state chief minister Himanta Biswa Sharma is conducting hate politics, especially against Muslims, while the Congress does not conduct hate politics against any religion or community. That's the difference between these two rivals. Now think about it. Aaj Tak channel conducted a program on Assam titled Panchayats. Himanta Biswa Sharma was also present on the stage of Aaj Tak's Panchayat program. Congress spokesperson Pawan Khera was also present. Aaj Tak's Panchayat program showed a different aspect of the upcoming elections in Assam. There are 7 million illegal immigrants in Assam who cannot be deported. But to point out those Muslims who are called Mia, Himanta Biswa Sharma said, I will put so much pressure on them, so much pressure, so much harassment that they will be forced to leave Assam themselves. Dear viewers, look at a chief minister openly saying from an open forum that there are 7 million Mia Muslims in his state. They will be so pressured and harassed that they will be forced to leave Assam themselves.
जोरहाट से आप चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं
देखिए, जोरहाट में हमारा चुनाव लड़ने का मन था। पार्लियामेंट्री इलेक्शन में हम जोरहाट में हार गया, तो मेरा लगा कि मैं हार गया। जब मैं हार गया, देन आई ओपनली टेल पीपल कि देखो मैं यहाँ हार गया, तो मुझे मेरा सेफ सीट में रहना ठीक है।
तो आप डर के नहीं चुनाव लड़ रहे?
डर के आप जो बोले, मैंने बोला
शर्मा ये मान रहे कि वो डर रहे हैं।
आप एकदम कौशिक देखा जी, ये मान के चलिए, जो डेमोक्रेसी में जो भार्डिक होते हैं, मैं हम्बली उनको एक्नॉलेज करता हूँ, इसलिए मैं पब्लिक का ऊपर नहीं हूँ। जोरहाट का पब्लिक ने बीजेपी को नकारा उस समय, तो उस समय मैंने निर्णय लिया कि जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में बीजेपी हारे, अगर उसमें मैं लड़ने जाऊं तो मेरा फाइट उधर ही होगा, बाकी असम कौन करे।
The chief minister of the state, who holds a constitutional post, said this from the stage of a channel. So, dear viewers, imagine the extent of the chief ministers spreading communal hatred in the state. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma has openly claimed from the stage that there are 7 million immigrant Mia Muslims in Assam. Not a little, 7 millions. Mr. Chief Minister, when you have that list, when you have a government in the state, when you have the Home Department under you, when you have a government led by your party at the center, what are you afraid of? Why not publish the list you have? You have said with your own mouth that there are 7 million Mia Muslim immigrants in Assam. So should they be pressured, defeated, and forced to leave Assam? Publish a list of those 7 million Mia Muslim immigrants. However, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma cannot publish the list of these 7 million Mia Muslim immigrants. He is only threatening from the stage that he will expel these 7 million Mia Muslim immigrants even if he uses pressure. Dear viewers, This same Himanta Biswa Sarma has made another claim. He said there are 30 of his people on the list of Congress candidates that have been published and are yet to be received. Imagine Himanta Biswa Sarma making such a big claim that there are 30 of his people on the list of Congress candidates. Why? They are the 30 people who will support Himanta Biswa Sarma in the next Rajya Sabha elections. In other words, Himanta Biswa Sarma has no doubt that the 30 Congress candidates of his camp, that is his supporters, who are nominated as Congress candidates, will win. This means that Himanta Biswa Sarma is sure that there will be 30 MLAs in the Congress. Dear viewers, here you see the calculations of Himanta Biswa Sarma. The total number of seats is he has already said that his party will not contest 22 seats. In other words, he assumes that 22 seats will go to the Congress. In Muslim populated constituencies, 30 Himanta Biswa Sarma nominated candidates will win as Congress MLAs. The 30 will support Himanta Biswa Sarma in the next Rajya Sabha elections. Therefore, according to Himanta Biswa Sarma's calculation, the Congress will get 22 plus 30 seats, equal 52 seats. And how much does it take for a majority? The majority needs 64 seats. So doesn't the Congress have the strength to win another 12 seats? The Congress must have so much power. That means Himanta Biswa Sarma assumes that the Congress will win the upcoming assembly elections. According to Himanta Biswa Sarma's calculations, if no 2 more out of 22 candidates win, then 20 Congress candidates will win. Even then, 30 plus 20 equal to 50. Will the Congress not win 14 seats on its own? Dear viewers, now I tell you by the formula of Himanta Biswa Sarma's mathematics that out of the 14 more seats that the Congress needs, Himanta Biswa Sarma has already said that the Congress will win even one seat. I will also tell you which seat it is. Dear viewers, you but look at the calculation of Himanta Biswa Sarma. According to Himanta Biswa Sarma's calculations, the Congress will get another one of the 14 seats it needs. The Congress now needs another 13 seats. Dear viewers, Himanta Biswa Sarma, the same seat that Congress said it would win, is the seat that Gaurav Gogoi is contesting. That is, the Jorhat Assembly constituency. But did Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma also want to contest against Gaurav Gogoi from Jorhat? But why didn't it go to the end? Did Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma withdraw from contesting from Jorhat for fear of defeat at the hands of Gaurav Gogoi? Dear viewers, on Aaj Tak's Panchayat, what was your answer when I asked Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma this question? Listen, what is Himanta Biswa Sarma's answer? Video. Dear viewer, you look closely. First of all, Himanta Biswa Sarma has said that he will lose. Himanta Biswa Sarma is afraid of defeat if he contests from Jorhat. There are many reasons why you shouldn't be afraid to lose to Gaurav Gogoi. Now, according to Himanta Biswa Sarma's calculation, another seat has been added to the Congress Khata. According to Himanta Biswa Sarma's calculation, the Congress had 50 seats in Khata. Now there is another addition. The Congress has won 51 seats so far. How many more seats does the Congress need to form a government? Only 13 seats. Dear viewers, this figure is not my own. This is not my own calculation either. I have not calculated the Congress myself. I am saying this by applying Himanta Biswa Sarma's mathematical formula to the numbers created by Himanta Biswa Sarma. There are now 13 seats left. Now, if the Congress contests about 111 out of 126 seats, Himanta Biswa Sarma has already given 51 out of 111 seats to the Congress. The Congress will contest the remaining 60 seats on its own. If you assume that the Congress will not be able to contest the remaining 60 seats and win 13 seats, suppose even if they do not win the full 13 seats, Will the allies not be able to win 2 to 3 seats in the remaining 15 seats left to the allies? In total, according to Himanta Biswa Sarma's political mathematics formula, the Congress has only 10 seats left to contest. The Congress needs to win only 10 seats because Himanta Biswa Sarma himself is helping the Congress to form the government. Dear viewers, this is Himanta Biswa Sarma's calculations and sharp election mathematics. Perhaps Himanta Biswa Sarma's strategy may be different. I am telling you this based on the calculation of what Himanta Biswa Sharma is saying. See Himanta Biswa Sharma's calculation. He himself is helping the Congress to win. He, by his calculation, has helped the Congress to form the government. The Congress believes that the claims made by Himanta Biswa Sarma, that the 30 candidates nominated by the Congress are his people, are false. But I'm not saying that this is a lie. The Congress is also skeptical of Himanta Biswa Sarma's claims. I can't say it's a complete lie. That is perhaps why Priyanka Gandhi has been appointed as the chairperson of the screening committee to identify such candidates in advance. The Congress has already released the first and second lists. Dear viewers, here is what Gaurav Gogoi said before the release of the second list of the Congress.
देखिए, सीटों की संख्या पर मैं नहीं जाना चाहूँगा। इससे पहले भी हमारी सीईसी की बैठक हुई है, लेकिन हाँ, ये ज़रूर कहना चाहूँगा कि कल जो आज बैठक में जो लिस्ट तैयार हुई है, कल प्रकाशित होने की संभावना है और कल के बाद और अलायंस की भी सीट हम कल प्रकाशित करने की कोशिश करेंगे जो अलायंस के लिए छोड़ी गई है। तो कल के बाद मुझे नहीं लगता ज़्यादा सीट बची रहेंगी, पर हाँ 5-7% सीट्स अभी भी वर्तमान के हालात को देखते हुए हम उस पर विचार विमर्श बाद में कर सकते हैं।
सर, आपकी मुलाकात झारखंड के मुख्यमंत्री साहब से हुई। मुलाकात के बाद उन्होंने कहा कि बहुत जल्द कुछ अच्छी बातें पता चलेगी, हम लोग असम जीतने जा रहे हैं। क्या जेएमएम के साथ कोई अलायंस होने वाली है? कितनी सीटें दे रहे हैं? देखिए, झारखंड कांग्रेस के एक बड़े नेता बंधु तिर्की जी हमारे एआईसीसी के द्वारा सीनियर ऑब्जर्वर हैं और पिछले 2-3 महीनों में उन्होंने काफ़ी असम में घूमा है। असम की स्थिति वास्तविक रूप से वो जानते हैं और उनके द्वारा हमने झारखंड में जाकर झारखंड कांग्रेस में जहां पर वो सरकार के में भागीदारी है, वहां के विधायकों मंत्रियों से हम मिले कि आने वाले समय में वो लोग कैसे हमारे प्रचार में सहयोग करेंगे। और क्योंकि वहां पर उस दिन मुख्यमंत्री भी उपस्थित थे, तो आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री के साथ भी एक शिष्टाचार भेंट।
Bit Gaurav Gogoi. Dear viewers, now let us go back to Himanta Biswa Sarma. Himanta Biswa Sarma had said that his 30 candidates would contest the elections on the Congress ticket. When Pawan Khera was asked on the same show of Aaj Tak, if the BJP loses the upcoming assembly elections in Assam, what will be the 3 main reasons for the BJP's defeat? Listen to Pawan Khera's answer.
लगता है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी जीत जाएगी।
एक ही नाम में वो 3 शब्द हैं, हेमंता बिस्वा शर्मा। बीजेपी को आज अगर सबसे बड़ा नुकसान हो रहा है तो इस एक आदमी की वजह से हो रहा है, हेमंता बिस्वा शर्मा।
ये पहली बार मैं सुन रहा हूं कि कोई पार्टी का नेता दूसरे पार्टी के नेता को का कारण बता रहा है कि जिसकी वजह से हम चुनाव जीत सकते हैं।
आप ऑफ रिकॉर्ड बीजेपी के नेताओं से पूछिए, वो आपको बताएंगे खुलकर कि अगर हम हार रहे हैं तो हेमंता की वजह से हार रहे हैं।
Bite Pawan Khera. Dear viewers, notice that Congress spokesperson Pawan Kher is talking about the inside of the BJP and Himanta Biswa Sarma is talking about the inside of the Congress. In other words, both sides are paying more attention to what's going on inside each other. And with that in mind, the election is approaching. Is that what you mean? But this is the real story. All the chief ministers are seen in tension in the election race. But there is no tension in your face either. A journalist asked Himanta Biswa Sarma at the event. I remember it was a question in the same way that Prime Minister Modi was asked, "Don't you get tired? What tonic do you drink?" This was a similar question. But Himanta Biswa Sarma presents himself as if he's not stressed. The truth is that while he has nothing to hide his stress, the fact that the rival Congress is holding too much ground shows that Himanta Biswa Sarma is under complete stress. There is one thing. There is a dialogue. People who live in glass houses don't throw stones at other people's houses. But Himanta Biswa Sarma is throwing stones because the doors and windows of his own house have been completely broken. This is my assessment. At this point, I want to make a request to you. You know how difficult it is to do honest journalism these days. But even so, if someone is supplying you with accurate news, talking about your issues, you should support them. If you believe my journalism is correct, please support our channel Prime NE. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Because your cooperation is our main strength. Bureau Report, Prime NE.